like Portland, the Granite Rose coast lends itself to sculpture, and here there's a sculpture park, extremely varied. Very nice place to be in. And we can cycle through it on our bicycles. There's one. Another. 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 Across the first river valley and are just coming into Mary Jundi, that's pronounced correctly, which I doubt it is. Interesting to see that they still respect the priority to the right. There goes the stoker on her way up the hill. It's a bit of a drag today because we're just already doing a transit ride, but could be worse. Weather's nice, bit of a headwind, but that goes with the nice weather. We found this nice little camping spot in Portrieux. It looks really nice with quiet little sites, and in the background is the town centre with a walk along the river on this side and then across the bridge to the other. We were very lucky because we were actually looking for somewhere to charge Anne's battery midday, and we found this place, paid a little money to the owner and put the battery on charge, sat in the sunshine and had our lunch. Beautifully peaceful and quiet with just the birds singing, and now fully replete, we're on our way. This is the centre of the pretty little town of Portrieux. Right in front of us we've got a pretty little fountain and gardens. A house which looks to me as if it's Tudor. And another one very old. Then I'll just come down and show you the centre street. This was once a busy crossing point of this river that goes down to the coast, but over the years the other crossing points have superseded it. So it's now become a quiet backwater. With a pretty little river running through the centre. Along. Today has progressed from being on a fairly heavily traffic road, the D6, and now we're on a very lightly traffic road, the D21. Having said that, there's a car behind now. You can see very little traffic. Pretty little cottage. Another pretty little village. And as you can hear, and that wasn't planned, 3 o'clock. Yew trees on the edge of the churchyard. I guess it was once the centre of some pilgrimages. We came across this ancient temple by chance. We're just going to go and have a look at it. As you can see, it's in the centre of the village. It looks as if it's circular, like a Scottish brock, but maybe it's just a tower. Maybe more in a minute. The stoker walking away with our camera ready. As you can see, it's a bit more open from this side, a bit more temple-like. Yeah, the sun's come out. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing in terms of taking video pictures, but there we go. It probably will adjust. I think we'd better show these to our friend David Carter, who's currently in the process of renovating Sandsfoot Castle, which is on the English Portland side of this cycle route. I'll just walk around the structure, see what we can see. Some pretty windows. A long shot into the centre. It's always difficult with these things to know how much of it has been tarted up and how much of it is actually the way it was. There's a little explication board. So it's the Temple of Llanelef. Experts believe it was built in the late 11th or early 12th century in imitation of the rotunda of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. Its construction has at times been attributed to the Templars, but there's no evidence that they ever came here. There we are. Just finish it off with a little walk around the outside. At the back, so I was pretty wrong really saying it would look like an ancient brock, which it does. I mean, ancient brocks are far earlier and far more crudely built than this. And I don't think they really had any religious purpose. They were houses and more like castles than temples. This is an ancient chapel. I'll just walk in and see how it is. Interesting balconies around the main door. And some very interesting frescoes. Right up. And walk to the rear of the church. Bonjour. Just look down the nave. I I think I would call that a barrel vaulted roof, but I'm not sure whether that's the correct term. I'm not very good at these things. Well, that's about as long as I usually spend in these places if I can get away from it. So I'm going back out to sit in the sunshine. At the Hotel Quay, something of a Regency looking building. This is our hotel from the seaside, and we're just about to go for a walk, but it's a Regency late 18th century building crowned with surrounded by a modern hotel. We think this means don't get caught over here by the tide. We're now making our way over this sandy beach towards an island which is Ile de. Here's the semaphore tower. Just pan around the coast. And there's our hotel with exactly the view from our room, which is just there. And if we come in a little bit further on this island, we come to what maybe once was a walled garden. Fortunately, the tide hasn't come in. The yacht harbour, well, it's not just a yacht harbour, it's a deep water harbour which was built in 1990 so that ships and yachts can come into this coast at any state of the tide. Fishing part, there's still loads of fishing boats here, though whether they are very large yachts, and in the background a whole mass of boats. And then on the quay here we've got restaurants with the stoker looking for our evening meal. This is the bargain basement end of the yacht harbour. Way over there in the distance there are all the yachts out, and then as I come in here, huge number of boats all at different angles where they dry out for the tide. One or two of them, notably that one there, seriously in need of some expensive anti-fouling. I should think it's a pretty little street in the port area, and altogether possibly a bit too pretty, and perhaps mainly holiday homes. But then this is the afternoon of our day off and the sun's come out. We're now near to the other side of the town, looking along the coast, looking into the bay against the sun. It's quite tricky, but we're doing it. Still a bit misty. Very nice again. This is from our hotel room at high tide, and it's really just to prove that when they put the notice on saying don't get caught by the tide here, they were absolutely right. It would be difficult to cross that rocky little peninsula without getting very wet.